my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion, and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me right here on my channel. My name is Uncle Solomon. Welcome to Solomon's Temple. I'm actually out here in the Kruger National Park. My family and I having a holiday for a few days. My kids on school holiday, so we just decided to come into the love animals. So we came out to see some animals and just have a holiday and visit a couple of friends around here. So it's good to have you here. Please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to also like the video, share the video, and all that. Importantly, I would like for you to check out all the videos that we have lined up. And if you are somebody who is also interested in using YouTube to be able to make money, to monetize, to grow your channel, to grow your area, your business, your ministry, your church, or whatever, one thing I do share is I share the secrets of that, the principles of that with people. It's one thing to just jump on YouTube and think your channel, your views, your subscription is going to grow, you're going to make money just like other people. But there are principles governing it, and that's what I do. Please get in touch with me for a small fee. I would take you through a coaching session. Get in touch with me on +27 82 212 9438. I do train a lot of people. I trained a guy a couple of weeks ago, I think about 6 weeks ago, and his first video went viral, got about 39 million views and a whole lot of other stuff. So please do get in touch with me so we can talk about that. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Travis, good to have you here. Awesome to have you here. Deborah, good to have you here. Also, there's Yomi, awesome to have you here. Josephine, Zainab, good to have you here. Zainab Jalo, oh, good to have you here. My sister, good to have you here. Yana, and also Yolanda watching from Tanzania. So I want to share this story about Steve Harvey and his wife, right? Steve Harvey and his wife. We all know Steve Harvey. We know him as a comedian, him as a TV presenter, as a host of so many different shows. So a couple of days ago, and I'd wanted to make this video before then, but just because we were on our way to for holiday, about 2-3 days ago, there was this news that came out that Steve Harvey is getting divorced. Actually, people sent me stuff, and I saw it all over Facebook. I was like, oh wow, this is intense. Now people get divorced, things get intense, uh, and things happen in relationship. It's not for the best. I don't believe in divorce, but people now started saying, oh well, karma is coming on him. Him and his wife, Majori, I think, they've been married for so many years, over 20 years, and a lot of people look up to them, right? And also because it was rumored that he got married to his wife, he started dating his wife while he was married to his first wife. Or is it his second wife? He's been divorced a couple of times. Nowadays, there's divorce making the round. It's like, no, Steve Harvey's wife is actually now in a relationship with his bodyguard or some people. Now, the first thing for me is when you see that, and I saw that all over social media, and actually one of the most shocking thing is people were actually making fun of him. Can you see how we have digressed as a society? That somebody is getting divorced and we're making fun of him. So we don't want to see a good marriage. We don't want to see a long-lasting marriage. Most of the time when I talk about people getting divorced here, it's from a perspective of there was a covenant, marriage covenant that was broken. You cannot celebrate anybody getting divorced. We should actually push for solid marriage. But when the man got involved with other women, when when the woman does this or whatever, you broke the covenant. So the issue is not even the divorce. The issue is the covenant that was broken. But here in this case, they're actually saying, well, karma now is coming back to haunt the wife because she got him off another woman. We people were just basically making fun of him. So I did a bit of research, and from my research, I actually discovered that this rumor actually started from around Africa, between Ghana and South Africa. Between Ghana and South Africa, that's when because the first day this came out, a few hours after it came out, I started researching because there are credible sources that I know that when I normally go there, you would have an idea that this story is true and that because you sure they have done their research and done their investigation. But I discovered that this news page from Ghana, I think it's called GH page. And then there's another page from South Africa called SA News, especially the Ghana website. They were like the first. They had like the first. Because all I saw it. So why would the story about Steve Harvey start from Africa? Why would a story around that, Steve Harvey's divorce, start from Africa? That in itself leaves a question mark. I check out all the credible American news sites, nothing. First day, nothing. Second day, nothing. Third day, nothing. But on social media, some people are they think you're just like them. They were making fun of him. Right? They said, well, he left his original wife for another woman, so karma now is cutting up with him. She also cheated. And she was dating a drug dealer. Now karma came out. Guys, that's not it's not the issue of karma. I don't believe in karma. I believe in grace. I believe in God. And the consequences of your action. I don't know Steve Harvey's history with why he left his wife or whatever. I'm not endorsing that. But for the fact that people were making fun of them, people were happy, people were saying very nasty stuff, especially men attacking the woman, the wife. Guys, it left my heart bleeding. And you see, social media in itself reflects the society that we live in, reflects the state of a man, reflects what we are thinking, reflects the principles that govern us. And that's the problem. So I don't see how we would continue to celebrate something like that. That's just not something that we should celebrate. That's not even something that we should talk about, right? So after all of that, this was the first post he gave out after all of that. On Twitter, he said, no matter what happens, life ain't over. As long as God wakes up, that means he ain't through with you yet. When God wakes you up, he has something for you and you haven't received, that you haven't received. Every day, So it was almost like he was ignoring or not even paying attention, or is not even aware of what's going on. But it was intense because the news was trending, it went viral and everything. And this was the video that he made yesterday. Yes. So this is what he has to say.
Good and bad. Before I get started,
let me start from the very beginning, right? So you can have an idea what this is really all about.
my people, y'all belong to me and I belong to y'all. Good and bad. Before I get started, just let me say I'm fine. Marjorie fine. I don't know what y'all doing, but find something else to do, because we fine. Lord have mercy. Man, I sure wish I could cuss though. You know, 'cause sometimes you just want to respond, but I ain't got no time for rumor and gossip, man. God been good to me. I'm still shining. Fine.
So that is the clear response right there. What did he say? I'm fine. Margie is fine. That they're all fine. Right? But I've seen pastors carrying this story. I've seen people, men especially, who tend to be promoters of families, of good relationship and good marriage, carrying the stories, and the narrative they carried was just so sad. This is the first time I'm actually saying anything. I never tweeted, I never did anything on Facebook. But the very first day that I had this story and I researched and I saw where the story was coming from, how do a story like this come out from some news website or journalist in Ghana? How does it work? Because this whole thing is not true. It's fake news. Guys, we must be careful of fake news. That's the first thing I want to say. I want to say two very important things. We must be careful that not everything we hear is true on social media. Lives have been destroyed with fake news on social media. Businesses have been destroyed. Individuals have been destroyed. People have been cancelled with fake news on social media. There is no divorce. They are fine. And secondly, we must be careful how we rip people apart on social media. Don't jump and rip a woman apart from rumors that she did this with another man. Stay on the issue. Put the issue on one side and the person on one side. It's not about the person. It's about the issue and what happened in the issue. What went wrong? What was done right? That's where we should be concentrating. But we go around, celebrating, the separation of a couple. We can't do that. We're quick to carry that. And the way people just carried it, guys, we need to be conscious. We need to know how to read social media. We need to know how to investigate stories. We need to know not everything that is trending needs my participation. Not anything that's trending needs my view. How can African bloggers and African bloggers just sat down and created this story just to pull traffic to their Instagram pages or website or Twitter account? Because that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. It's fake news, guys. Maybe they have issues, but I don't see how a blogger in Africa would be the first to break that kind of issue, that kind of story. It's totally fake news, fabricated by people. This is what Jessica is actually saying. It was actually fabricated by these raging misogynist, toxic, masculine men who do absolutely everything to tarnish women. People are quick to carry fake and bad news. Sad. Anyway, let me just leave it here, guys. These are some of the issues that come up, and we need to keep talking about it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you again later. And yeah, we need to just watch, pray, and hope for the best. God bless you.